Chall, what are your thoughts after 1-1 draw with Darlington?
Good point. Like I say, did we deserve it? As I've said before, we've played better than that, lost. So to dig in and like I say, and see it through second half, took a big effort. We were nearly, well, again we caused our own problems because we know they're a big threat from set pieces. They've got great delivery, and we gave them probably at least 15 free kicks, and probably the same amount of corners second half, and you can't afford to do that. I thought the referee was a little bit, certainly didn't give us the kicks he gave them, and that ultimately put us under pressure. We didn't control momentum, similar as we didn't against Stockport. When we snuck it last minute, we were always free kicks. So, like I say, to see it out and get a point, could prove a massive point for us.
Darlington obviously right up there with Fylde. How important is it to maintain that 4-point advantage?
Like I say, we knew it was a big opportunity for us today. They probably come into the game knowing that they couldn't afford to lose, really. We were probably in a little bit different situation, the fact that we had a 4-point space. So a little bit different from us. They've obviously changed the system and matched us up a little bit and got runners going. And I thought the first 15 minutes were very scrappy. You could tell it was an important game, if you like, two teams that were making poor decisions and poor mistakes, to be honest, and there was nothing going. And I thought then from that point onwards, we grew into the game, obviously got the goal, and looked a real threat. Against fine margins, our lads are convinced that we've scored at one end, and the ball's over the line, and then less than 2 minutes later the ball's on your net at the other end, and you come in at half time 1-1 when we probably deserve to be in front, if I'm honest, from the first half, say, apart from the first 15 minutes where they've had a couple of really good chances they could have scored. But then second half, we just, like I say, credit to them. They played the ball forward, they stopped us getting out. But we've got to be, like I say, we've got to be more experienced than that and be able to control the momentum of the game. And we didn't do that second half, and that caused us problems because we, again, kept giving away cheap free kicks, which ultimately resulted in the ball getting pumped forward into our box, which then have to defend. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out that the more time the ball is in your box, the more chance there is of it dropping down to one of their players and them getting a chance. So again, that was always going to be the case, but like I say, we saw it out. It's a big point, and not other results they've been, but like I say, tough place to come and maintains our lead certainly over them for now anyway.
What was your view of that goal-mouth scramble towards the end of the first half?
Listen, I'm thinking 70 yards away, so it's hard, but I think you go off players' reactions, and our lot were convinced, and a couple of them obviously went over to the linesman and remonstrated. But listen, if they can't see it, they can't give it, and they didn't. So it is what it is. Like I say, we're not at a level where there's goal line technology. We'll have a sort of video to look at, but again, it'll be inconclusive because there's not a video in the goal area, if you like. So again, I suppose it's. We're convinced it's in. The referee hasn't given us, so you have to get on with it. Again, it's disappointing then for us to concede, again, a stupid free kick from Rowie when they're in no man's land, one long pump. A flick head and through on our goal is a shocking goal to concede, and we need to be better than that. That's then given them, I suppose, a little bit of momentum going into half time, and in fairness, they carried that on throughout the second half, and at no point were we really comfortable. And like I say, it was very, very similar to the Stockport game when I thought, like I say, there we controlled the first half. Should have probably been in more further in front than we were. Got picked back, and then we were relying on Robbie scoring a 25-yard free kick to win us the game. So listen, we'll take the point happily, because like I say, we've played better than that and got a draw or been defeated. So it's a good point, a difficult place to come.